Yeah, everything's being switched up today. Except for me, I don't switch up on my people. Emmett, what better? Emmett, what's better? The 1K leverage or the deposit better? You tell me, brother. I'll answer right now, but what do you think? Just specifically to you. Hello, guys. Hello, brother. On Gates? On Gates? I don't know. That's why I'm asking. You don't know? You don't even know how to think? Um, Leverage, bro. Leverage is better. The deposit bonus just allows you for more margin. So I guess if you're trying to flip your account rapidly, sure. But, you know, I mean, I guess both. Let's be honest. Both of them are just for a higher margin. So I think they're both equal, in my opinion. Actually, I take that back. Yeah, I think they're even, bro. All right, so good morning. Hello, everybody on YouTube. Let me get your guys' chat up real quick so we can get grooving. Welcome to the best show on earth. Not so much for entertainment purposes, but for money purposes. All we do here is make fucking money. So if you guys are enjoying that, perfect place to be. Money. So if you guys are enjoying that, legendary place to be. My bad. Legendary place to be. Okay, I have YouTube chat up now so I can see you guys. What's up? What's going on? How was your birthday, sir? That's a minute ago, bro. It's still going. I'm not the kind of guy that does the birthday. We do the birth month, So we're still cruising. I'm trying to stay alive out here. E, when you can, check your text. Let's do it right now, bro. I got time right now. Damn, I have a gang of missed texts. Job, you in here? I'll message you afterwards, bro. Started by this time. Just wanted to get you an answer so I can know if I can trade the account tomorrow. Don't do it yet, bro. Don't do it yet, bro. Let's confirm first. Oh, my piece is done. Okay. All right. I like that. Not birthday months and lab money. All right. Cool. 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 Check it out. US 30 on 4 hour time frame. Cool. 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 Check it out. I don't know why the light is all fucked up in here. I don't know. Same exact thing though. Honestly, y'all, we're pretty rangy today, bro. We continuously come up to this area, which let's just kind of break it down for people who can't see structure that well. We're continuously bouncing in between this range, which has honestly been quite annoying, even though we've been doing very well, just bouncing back and forth, bouncing back and forth, bouncing back and forth. But it's holding well. Every time we come up to this area, it's holding really fucking well. So even though I'm extremely bullish, we've been extremely bullish, it may be a day that we go ahead and take shorts, or if we can get some lower time frame resistance form now, hold there, and then with volume actually break above, then cool. We'll definitely take some buys. But today's the day, bro. Like I really, really don't like taking trades at the at higher time frame resistance. I'm on mute, Ivan. Plug. Am I on mute? Can you guys put one in the chat if you can hear me, two in the chat if you can't? Not on Zoom. I know you guys can hear me. Thank you, Ashley. You're a beast. Thank you. Never mind. One in the chat if you guys can hear me. Love from India. You are a G. Much love, brother. I fucking love India. I mean, I love everywhere, but I love India. What up, Emmett? First time joining on your live. I'm excited. Let's go, baby. 111. All right, cool. All right, let's keep it moving forward here. So, going to 5 minute time frame. Understand that we're definitely extremely bullish, but we're sitting in a higher time frame resistance. Let's kind of see how we can play off of that. So, right off the rip, bro, we got a high sitting right here. We have a high sitting up here. And then we have our ultimate London high sitting all the way up here. I mean, yeah, we have a high sitting right here too. Okay? Which one of these would we choose? Well, as far as breaking above this high here, just like I told you guys, I'm not going to take a buy right into hourly resistance unless we react pretty much at session, which is in 8 minutes. Give us some type of newfound rejection form there, and then if we continue higher from that point, all right, cool. I'm just gonna expect that this higher time frame resistance can't hold. We have volume on our side, and we can get our quick scalp in real quick. But as far as This level, not going to take. There's not enough room to come up to London highs. This level, definitely not going to take. There's like 3 points before we come up to London highs. And then London highs, I'm definitely not going to take. You know, all sellers from London session, their stop loss is sitting somewhere up here, either at this high, this high, this high, somewhere within this area, very obvious place. And so when we come back up to revisit this area and take out all those London sellers, bro, we're gonna get an opposite end reaction. I can almost guarantee it. And so if we get that opposite end reaction here, and then get a newfound resistance, this will be the trade that we'll take sitting up here. You dig? Same page, understand? So no buy setup as of now. Same exact thing as yesterday. Same exact thing as every day. Let's keep it a buck. All right. So we waiting for any reaction? Yeah, bro. I don't want to take any breaks above these highs. We're currently getting our third reaction. Looks like literally right this absolute second. So we'll see what happens from this point. And then let's go into sell side. What we're kind of looking for here. Okay. Kind of a nicer setup. We're bullish. Okay, on higher time frames, but we're currently reacting at a resistance, and also we just swept London lows sitting down here. And so like if liquidity traders were going to win for the day, they're already winning. It's already going to happen now. We're going to continue up above London highs, maybe get the opposite reaction, and then continue onwards and upwards. We've already grabbed sell side liquidity. Okay, but if price starts to come back down to these levels again, for a nice little bread and butter setup, this is a clean fucking indication that we're probably going to retrace for the day. Let's go ahead and get into shorts. I don't want to take that exterior structure just because it's so far away from where price is at, you know, 115 points away. And so we might just have to get a little aggressive and take a sell below these lows. You know, we're up, so who cares? Let's say we go ahead and get taken out. We believe below this first initial low, get that opposite end reaction, and then continue lower again. I would definitely be down to give this a second shot if that first initial play didn't play out. As of now, okay. So that's what I'm looking for. We got shorts sitting right here that we'll go ahead and give a shot. No buys yet, even though we're extremely bullish, and we'll kind of see what happens from that point. Entry point's going to be 390. Stop loss is going to be 420, between 420 and 430, and then profit is going to be whatever a 1 to. That is. Profit's going to be a 1 to 3,333. Finna get evicted, bro. Any way you could help me? Sheesh, bro. You're fucked. I hope to catch this fast up to go back to nap. I didn't sleep well. Finna get evicted. Any way you could help me? Sheesh, bro. You're fucked. What's up, brother? Finna get evicted. Any way you could help me? Damn, bro. You're fucked. Are you looking at NAS 100? Yeah, we're about to look at NAS 100 right now. So going into NAS 100 on 4-hour time frame. Okay, sending it, bro. We're literally currently pushing up the all-time highs. I think for the third time this year. I could be tripping. Give me a second. So start of the years. Yeah, here. So first time we broke above highs was here. Okay, never mind. This is the second time we've broken above all-time highs this year. But crazy, bro. Price is motherfucking sending it, you know? So definitely want to look for buys, but as we're literally at this exact moment sitting at all-time highs, we can't just hop on the wave. I'm definitely down to hop on the wave, but it has to be obviously under my conditions, period. And we need some type of retracement. And so if price starts to retrace here, we get a nice little 2-candle structure, maybe comes down to the median of price, maybe comes down to London lows, whatever, and then starts to continue higher from that point. We'll look to go ahead and execute. And then as far as shorts go, bro, we have a low sitting all the way down here, which is fucking 50 points away. Obviously, these lows here are just of no relevance. If we go up to 15-minute time frame, it's completely non-existent there. Shit, even ours is sitting down here. And so in order to take shorts, bro, against this major momentum move, it's honestly, we're probably just not going to trade NAS today. Break below. Get that reaction, trap all those sellers within the market, but then if we continue onwards down to the bottom side, we would be taking that trade right there. You get what I'm saying? But as of right now, I don't fuck with NAS at all, bro. We're price action traders, so we need some type of structure to play off of. Okay, NAS is on the left-hand side, US 30 is on the right-hand side. Looks like we're already starting to get the grab of somebody, well, I guess one high now, but also in the same token, we're starting to hold this fucking trend line too, which is clean. In an optimal world, I would like for price to reject right now, bam, come tap into this trend line for the third time, get some type of reaction, and then bleed below just to give us additional confirmation. But honestly, bro, that doesn't really hold any weight for me. If we start to break below these lows, I'll go ahead and execute the position. That's where I'm at, though. We got session open here in 3 minutes, so fucking get ready, yo. Let's make some money.
Coach Emmett, where did you say that we were gonna get in at?
On US 30,
Yeah,
44,390 on Black Bull.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I got you. Good morning, by the way. I had a clean ass gold sell yesterday, 70 points, so we waiting for some clean. Yo, morning, everybody. All right, what else we got in here? Are you looking at Nas? All right, Tyreek finally stopped sending that message. What's up? Y'all good on YouTube? You chilling? How many people we got in here? 30? Oh, we're still a little low. My bad, yo. I kind of fucked that following up. I hit my first 100, and the first thing I did was stop streaming. You know, what a bad choice. Motherfuckers gotta live out here, though. You know. All right, we got 1 minute till session open here.
Coach Emmett, your stop losses are 50 pips, right?
No, 30, 30, 30, 30. Always, always, always 30. Unless this ATR
Oh,
starts to read above 60, always, always 30.
okay.
Wow, what a
Thank
rejection
you.
we're getting from this level. Yeah, for sure. This shit might just send it, bro. Hopefully we don't get clipped on these initial lows, but I'm executing. If for some reason we break below these lows before session open, all good. Do not take the trade, bro. I know most of you guys already know that, but just saying. All right, let's get it. Session is open. We've already swept above these highs, but I wouldn't take the re-break, bro. I would just wait for London highs to be swept. It is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and put a sell stop in on Nas just so I don't miss the trade. Nice haircut, dude. Thanks, bro.
I
I
think you
don't.
mean US 30, not Nas, right?
Yes. Did I say Nas? Yeah. The one that has the position up sitting right here is the one I'm getting into. Don't be trading today, John. Go to the gym, bro. Take your ass out of here. You just got a payout. Go enjoy your day.
I'm risking 200 on the liquid.
You know what we call that, right?
Hot streak.
Yep. Some people call it hot streak. Some people call it addiction. Whatever you want. Whatever fits your fancy, pal. Who in? On what, bro? ATR length is 35. It's 30. Oh, length? No, 20. Over the last 20 candles. Done for the day. Not giving anything back. Yeah, for sure. We'll get out of here then, bro. We're trying to make some money. Oh, that's such a clean. It really is, you know. It's a really clean reaction to this trend line because now we got that third reaction. We can use it as part of our bias, breaking above these highs. Higher time frames are fucking bullish. I mean, this looks clean, bro. But I'm not getting us in. What was the limit price again? Yo, Zoom user and everybody, it depends, bro. You know, if you're trading on black bull markets, then cool. Put a limit order in for 44,390. But if you're trading on any broker, you're just gonna shoot yourself in the foot by doing so. You know, my sell stop on Gates 44,396. You know, so it's a 6 point difference, which isn't that crazy. We just violated London highs here, so this is where we expect the opposite end reaction. You know, all buyers and their mamas trapped in the markets right now, for sure. Every buyer is hopping in right now. So if they win, great, and it moves on without us, it is what it is. But if we get the opposite end reaction, take them out right away, and then push higher, we get to hop on the train with them. Did you ever expect to be famous off trading or just played out on accident? Bro, we got 30 people on YouTube right now. Is that famous? We'll put it this way. I have spoken at, let's just say like maybe 5 or 6 events now where I was a speaker on stage. At one of the events, which is Dubai FX Summit, and I didn't speak on stage there. I was just speaking to other people. That was when I didn't speak on stage. That is the only convention that anybody even knew me at, bro. Not a single other person anywhere. Oh no, and then the GJ Slayers event, somebody knew me there too. So that's not true. But no, I'm far from famous, my brother. And as far as getting to that point, I think I've already crossed the threshold. So I can sit here and tell you all day long I don't care for fame and all that shit. But it's bound to happen at some point. I'm not stopping creating content. I've slowed down definitely. I'm not posting every day. I'm kind of trying to have a content grinding machine where things are a bit easier for me, so I don't have to just be fucking psychotic with spending my life on this bitch all the time. But yeah, far from fame, my brother. We got 50 people here and 31 on YouTube, so we got like 81 people watching us. Now, when we used to trade on Dollar Stream, 500 to 800 people a night, I felt pretty fucking famous, dude. That was a crazy time for sure. Yeah, we're cooking here, y'all. It's coming up very, very, very fast. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I mean, trading community isn't huge, to be honest. I mean, trading community is very big, bro, for sure. Yeah. Appreciate the hype, though. Yeah, I'm fucking living the dream out here, brother. My most exciting part about getting in this industry, obviously time and financial freedom, but my network, bro. Everybody around me is just like-minded individuals who are just bettering themselves every day. Most days I get to wake up and I get a bro hit a new milestone, whether it's financially in their business side or, people calling me with new business ideas, asking if I want to be a part of them. Like, that shit's powerful, bro. It's fucking fire. Not the biggest fan of this, so it's about to get us in here. Only reason I'm not the biggest fan of it is because because what's it called? We have that new candle open in Tuesday. Okay, cool. So now we want a top wick on this candle and then a push, bro. It's not going to sway me. I'm still going to get in even if we just push lower, but there we go. Beautiful. Okay, now when we get the flip, this is high probability, bro. You guys should be full margining. We have $100. You should be risking $100. You have 10,000. We should be risking 10,000. It's a fat trade. I mean, that's more famous than me. Hell yeah, bro, for sure. Thanks. Yeah, and then stops are pretty much above these highs, which is fire. So we're just looking good. Why wouldn't it let me? Oh, here we go. All right, so we just grabbed lows. Hopefully we didn't just get clipped there. We needed her to push now, brother. Now let's say this were to fail. I think I would still take the break above London lows here, to be honest with you. Yeah, I really like the power of this move. Recording is in. Cool. I mean, that's more famous to me. I mean, trading isn't huge. Hello, I'm from Switzerland. Hello, Philip from Switzerland. How you doing, brother? Did you ever expect to be famous? Nice haircut. Nah, it's all right, cool. Y'all are kind of boring today. We in? Yeah, we in, bro. We getting in? Yeah, we in, bro. Sorry, I had to wait for it to go to profit before I tell you I was in. I knew who you were when you went to Mambo's. I get what you mean, though. Not up there like that, for sure. Yeah, TP1 fucking smash, bitch! Big dubs in the fucking chat! My bad, Joe. Got a little excited. I know Brittany's at work, so I just wanted somebody to hear me over there. I don't want to make the same mistakes as yesterday. Yeah, big dubs in the chat, Joe.
You're to my headphones. Nobody can hear your
she's like,
loud as loud.
Bro said, what's wrong? Let's go, baby. Big dubs in the chat, Joe. Beautiful trade. Beautiful.
Coach, and I deal with fear. Like, I'm just afraid. We keep holding or we finish with TP1? What are we doing?
It's completely up to you. I mean, we've already swept London lows, so to be honest with you, like we should be cooking here. We should just keep moving. But if you're scared, you might just have to go to church, fam.
Hey, Emmett, did you put stops to BE yet, or are you waiting yet?
Yeah,
And
we just hit 50 or close enough. I swear we did. 45, close enough. Yeah, put stops to B. Definitely 100% put stops to B, yeah. After you put a dub in the chat. Put a dub in the chat and then put stops to B. What's wrong? Could you break down this trade? Yeah, but we heavily broke this down, brother, right when the market opened. But because it's you, big dog, Tony Gold, I got you, fam. You're Tony Silver today for showing up late, though. All right, Tony Silver. All right, we're cruising down to TPs here. As soon as we're done, bro, I can't move the chart because it's recording, so give it a second. I just blinked the entry. I just blinked and missed the entry. Wow. TP2
Yeah.
fucking destroyed, yo. Beautiful, beautiful,
Oh,
beautiful.
got it. I'm saying.
Killers. Yo, TP fucking destroyed. We got 48 people watching here, 36 people watching up here. You know what time it is, baby. Click the link. What a
Hot
fucking
streak.
sexy promo. I just blinked to miss entry. W. Yeah, big W. I was about to come down here and put the W's in the chat, but then there's 3 of them. So I'm like, let me just keep that out of the fucking video, bro. In bed, making money type shit. Yeah, type shit. Going over to the left here. Brittany, you can take some money out if you're scared type thing.
I already closed out once it hit TP2.
Oh, okay, cool. We just have so much downside potential, yo, honestly. This should be very
I
clean
know.
TP3.
I'm scared like a little bitch.
We get to go pick up the piece today, too. I'm fucking lit. Well, I have to go to Sarasota, though. Yo, Frank, whatever the fuck. Are you Frank Day something? Are you in here? Frank something? The dude I'm meeting today? Yeah, tell me why every person I meet in real life, like the first thing I do is get him to come on my live stream. That's some marketing shit for real. Aiming for 100 points? Yeah, bro. We're getting very close here. Big though. Oh yeah, Russo's been eating something vicious this
Oh,
week.
we fucking ate today, baby.
Oh my God.
Yo,
bro.
TP.
We ate every fucking day, baby. Every day we in this bitch.
Bro,
Every
day,
fucking
night,
day
bro,
in this
afternoon,
bitch.
bro.
Hold your fucking
All
balls.
the fucking time, bro. All the
Golly.
fucking time, bro.
Proud of y'all.
Yo, Emmett, I promise I'm gonna get a shirt made with your face on it, bro.
I just want you to get the shirt with my logo on it, bro. Everybody should be. No, I
Well,
got something
you
better
tell
for
me.
you. I got
Bro,
one
when
thing.
you get this shirt, send me the link, bro. When you
This
get
is
the
what
shirt,
we'll
send
do.
me it, bro.
Anybody who dyes their hair green, I'll give you a free half year in my live trade room.
I'm gonna do it today.
Has to be done
We
I
by
have
end
to
of
got
got
no
a
hair.
whole
And I got no hair.
like pieces.
Hell
I'm gonna do
no.
it just for
The
Emmett.
whole
I
fucking
come to
thing.
work with green hair. My patient's gonna look at me like, what happened to
I'm gonna
you?
look like the
Yo,
fucking
that's
Joker with this beard.
crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna dye my hair green today. I had fun with the blonde, but it's time to go back.
I might
Yeah.
do it. Fuck it. Let's do it, Emmett.
End of day. That's 6 months free. That's a whole $2,890 million value. But it has to be done by the end of today. I got you, fam. Tell him, Russo.
Nigga.
That's huge savings, yo.
Yeah. You think I'm fucking around? I watch.
I know Russo's gonna do it. I'm worried about everybody else out here. It's
I've
free.
been telling you I'm gonna do it. Watch, I'm gonna get somebody to do it for me today.
Oh, I got a whole lady that does all that shit.
I got no hair though, so let's see how it comes out.
Oh, scary, bro. It's gonna come out like this. Look, let me show you.
I'm gonna look like you, but a little shorter.
Nah, let me show you how I look when we did it ourselves.
Damn,
We did a very
it's
bad
tanking.
job. What'd you say?
Oh, it's tanking. Wish I was taking.
Of course it's tanking. Yeah, you have to feel that
CP3
shit.
smashed.
Brittany, this is good. This is what you like. Jaime can speak for this too. Everybody has to go through this patch where they watch everybody hold for full TPs over and over and over again and get frustrated. Because you were excited at TP2. It's like, yeah, it made me bread. And then as soon as it goes forward, it's like, God damn it, this is frustrating. Why the fuck didn't I hold on? And Just understand, like, if you document these things in your journal, okay, I pulled out at a 1-to-1 here, but yet again, for the 10th day in a row, we hit a 1-to-3 type thing. Your confidence in holding is just going to excel. But you have to document when you're in wrongdoing, you know, understand how many times you're doing. And if you weren't in wrongdoing, like, what would be the product of it? But tomorrow
Yeah.
we'll hold for full TPs. About to say that's discriminatory against us bald guys. Nah, bro, look. I always get so goddamn distracted. Look at the back of my head, bro.
I'm
If
gonna
you
go
guys
get
can
that
see
green
this,
dye.
let me try to
Watch.
here. Let me just send this to Telegram so I can show you the actual picture. It's bad, bro. She fucked my shit up, and I had to scrub it out of my head with baking soda, and you know, like, it's bad, bro. But so yeah, if you want to do it, just go get it professionally done. We like to do everything on our own, you know, house renovations. I guess haircuts, not anymore, but I'm a hippie ass motherfucker. I do shit on my own.
You know, I was even telling someone about it yesterday. I was like, green or blonde? And I was like, fuck it, I think we're gonna do green for Emmett.
Yeah, now green is tough, bro, because you have to dye your hair twice. That's what's fucked up.
Fuck it, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I never thought I was gonna dye my hair again, and then 3 weeks later, I did it again. So here we are, you know.
I've never
Now
even
it's
dyed my
emotion.
hair, but we've been going fucking ham lately.
Ham, bro. It is what
Ham,
it is.
nigga, ham. Out of
Literally
5 trades,
fucking ham.
5 are hitting, nigga.
Yeah, literally, bro. I'm proud of you. I'm glad to see you back in the mix. It's been fucking like 2 years, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I dyed my hair before I got a haircut. That's probably ass backwards. Oh no, it's not. That's the way to do it. I don't know. But look at this shit. This is what you bald headed motherfuckers can expect. Look at
That's
this
how I'm gonna look,
shit,
bro. I'm gonna look
bro.
crazy as fuck.
It was so bad, yo.
You look like a dog that got their fur dyed.
Yeah, facts. Every time I take a shot, bro, I would go on the stair stepper at the gym, and when I'm done with the stair stepper, I go in the locker room and I just got
I'm
blue
gonna call
all
this
over
boy
my neck and
Tachi.
shit. People are like, "What the fuck is wrong with this weird ass motherfucker?" Yo, to the T, bro. Golly.
Coach
Fucking-
Emmett, if it like rescinds the way it is, would you go
No.
back in?
No, so
And-
200-point ranges, which we're actually directly at right now. For that first hour session in my head, and I guess I could potentially get more data based off of it, but after a 200 or more point move happens in regular markets, so not like when we're seeing fucking 100, 150, 200 ATR and it's crazy volume, but in normal markets, if each individual candle is printing, you know, between like 20 to 50, and we're in a 200-point range, which is like 5 to 8 times that normal range, and I just think that the move is done for the day. You know what I'm saying? So I won't trade outside of that 200-point range.
Okay.
Yeah. My bad, y'all. Let me go back to YouTube comments and shit. Even though you guys are boring as fuck today, anyways. No point. Hit both TPs. Sheesh. Crazy, man. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, for sure. Ty Weaver. Hey, yo. Update on the breakdown, please. I got you, bro. What's your opinion on breakout versus break and retest? You mainly trade breakouts because of the moment at New York Open, right? Yeah, Shaheem, solid fucking question, bro. At least somebody's here to learn something. What do I feel the difference between the two? Well, I'm a confluence, you know, yes, I am a breakout trader, but more so I'm a confluence trader. And so when the breakout doesn't have confluence behind it, bro, you can catch me waiting for damn near a break and retest. Just like we were speaking about right here. We're not going to take, I mean, we called this literally to the absolute T, if anybody was watching this entire time. We're not going to take a break above any one of these highs, just simply due to liquidity and such. But once price reverses and gives us the newfound resistance, that's kind of like it's not really a break and retest because it's not retesting that area. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, it's kind of a break above an area of liquidity and then the continuation above that new high to kind of give me additional confluence. So I think both of them work. I think that if you can just really paint together that painting as to why you believe price is going to go in that direction versus just like, okay, we're breaking out of resistance during session open, we're good. It's okay, price on higher time frames is bullish. We've already swept this liquidity. We have a break and rate test of this major level liquidity. The confidence that comes behind confluence trading, even as new traders, is just fat, bro. But I'm a confluence trader more than breakout. There needs to be multiple reasons why I get into a trade. All right, breakdown. In demo, I was trying to buy the high, but then I closed once realized was major level. And then I ended up getting the same sell trade and win. And then you saw it took the same trade. Hell yeah, bro. Thanks for letting us know that. All right, so going into US 30 again. Tony Silver. Going to hourly time frame. We were just bullish, bro. Like, we're fucking sending it higher. We've been sending it higher. NAS is hitting all-time highs. Although we're ranging, we're continuously and unforgivably just pushing higher. But we're sitting at this very prevalent level of resistance that in the past has yielded some pretty good pushes away from it. You know, 400 points away from this one. Look how much volume it took to break through at this time. But then as soon as we came back up to revisit it, yet again, bro, 400 point move away from this level. I don't know why I can't grab it. Okay, so very, very, very prevalent area of interest once we get up to that point. So going down to lower time frames, even though we're extremely bullish, I never, ever, ever trade into higher time frame resistance because more often than not, I'm just going to get disrespected. And so when we come up to session open, I'm definitely down to take a trade, even though I just said I wouldn't, into higher time frame resistance, but it has to be after the first tap of that time period holds, which I'll explain. Okay, so we're coming into session open now. We still have, yes, these are all reactions to the higher time frame resistance, but I want it to happen right within our trading window. So if during volume we come back up to this hourly resistance and reject from that point and then immediately right away start to push back above, to me, this is different than all of these other highs because I simply have volume on my side. Same shit with this right here. Nothing's really happening from this point. As soon as London opens, we actually start to get that real rejection with momentum to push to the downside. Then I would take this trade. But if we continue to hold at this higher time frame resistance, I told you guys all, instead of waiting for newfound structure to form down here because I didn't want to miss it, and we would have fucking missed it if we would have waited for newfound support, we'll just go ahead and risk it for the biscuit. We'll take a break below this support with confluence, a higher time frame resistance, and volume. So it's a 3 confluence trade, and we fucked like we always do. Do you usually use your gut feeling in decision making? Seems like you have experience timing the entry, especially considering how massive these candles. Gut feeling, intuition. No, I'm not a big fan of intuitional trading, to be honest with you. It may look like I'm intuitionally trading just based off of like the way you guys are, but I'm not intuitionally looking at, oh, I believe price is going to continue lower from this point. I am statistically viewing this area as a high area of liquidity. So once we grab those highs, then push it back in towards my system. Breaking below support, have higher time frame resistance holding. This is a good confluence trade. That has nothing to do with intuition at all. You know, maybe a bit more riskier taking the sell below these lows instead of waiting for newfound support, just because we are bullish could be a bit more riskier, but it's not intuitional based. It's all confluence based and all based off of real data. I'm not the biggest fan of intuitional trading for new or struggling traders. You know, once you understand the reactions from the market, you know, we have people who do very well with it, like Mamba. Mamba's a 1-to-1 to 1-to-5 trader depending on the day and depending on reaction. You know, it's kind of all over the place. But Mamba also understands more often than not by a heavy percentage, he can strike at a 55% higher strike rate. And so adding a bit more intuitional based bias while you understand your strike rate could be beneficial. But for struggling traders, bro, I'm telling you, intuition destroys people. I don't care what I think price is going to go, or watching on the hourly time frame, we go to hourly time frame, it's like, man, price is stalling out here. More often than it's probably going to continue lower because we look like we're stalling out here. Even though we look to the left, we've been climbing higher for the past fucking 3 years straight. These things don't make sense. I just try my best to not allow human psychology to get in the way of my trading. I allow for data to speak for the trades itself. Emmett, not a gambler. Emmett is usually not a gambler. This weekend, I hardcore gambled. Last week, I got introduced to stake a week and a half ago. Put $4,400 in, ran it up to 8K, withdrawing too. Every time I make a K, withdrawing it within like a week. We took that same like $4,300 to the casino. I went to go hang out with Parse and JP and shit, bro. I lost all of that shit in like 25 minutes, bro. I was so upset too. I put it on my story. You guys could probably tell. I was like, God damn it, bro. And so now stake is still on my phone, but I drained the account. We're gonna go ahead and take one more day off of it, and then I'll go back to the addiction. How would you
Coach
go?
Emmett, are you still in a trade?
No, TP3 period. Mechanical out, done. Yeah, no, take it out.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Emmett, what's up, bro?
What's up, bro? My bad. How you doing, brother? What's going
Good
on?
man. Question. So I understood everything you said, but when we talk about being mechanical, like if we had the same setup tomorrow, what would make us wait for that newfound structure instead of today where we just risked it and took it?
Yeah. Well, not having the confluence with a higher time frame resistance. Okay. So let's say that market were to open up. Let's leave here. Well, no, I guess we have to do it on here. Damn it. Let's come back here before session open. Boom. All right. Let's say that we didn't have this higher time frame resistance sitting in our way. We're simply just bullish as fuck and looking for buys, but we don't want to take a break above London highs, away for that newfound structure. As far as the sell-off goes, the only reason I took the sell-off is because we had the three guy. Every trade has to have three or more confluences in order for me to trade. So we have volume on our side, which we always do. We have a support break on our side, which we always do on 5 minute. But also we have the big kicker, which is higher time frame resistance in our favor. We're literally sitting in it right now. And so as soon as we broke below these lows, I had that three confluence. But if we didn't have the higher time frame confluence, I would wait, bro. I would allow for it to break below these lows. We have to understand that when you break below that first initial low, price literal job is to collect as many stop losses as it possibly can as it is going in the direction of trend. And so when we grab that first initial low, but we're bullish, more often than not, it's just going to continue in the opposite direction with good fucking force too. And so we'll wait for that area to be violated. And then if we get a newfound support from that point, then we'll just go ahead and take that secondary break. And if it never happens, it is what it is. We were trying to wait for that third confluence. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, perfect breakdown.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, cool, bro. Public announcement. All right, hold on. Oh, Freddie with his public announcements. Public announcements. So Gates FX customer service thinks my bonus account is not set correctly. They think NAS 100B is set as mini and needs to be fixed to standard. If you get a bonus account, have customer service fix this. Accounts that they think my bonus account is not set correctly. They think NAS is a set as mini. Okay, I don't understand, bro. What does this have to do with anything at all? What does that mean for you? Why would any of us care about that? Like, what does that do? See, Freddie, I knew I wasn't bugging. When you have the NAS 100B, is it like a different contract size? Like R is 10, M is 100, or M is 1? What is the B? I don't understand. How would you go about becoming a full-time trader off prop firms? I've been trading over 5.5 years and want to be good to where I can do this full-time, but feel a few pieces may be missing. Yeah, bro, so the same thing with me. It took me 5 full years to become profitable. And the reason why it took me 5 full years to become profitable is just doing exactly what you're doing now, to be honest with you. Outsourcing to as many different educators as I possibly can and thinking that I'm really gaining pieces to the puzzle at a rapid rate because I'm getting an influx of knowledge from fucking everywhere. And that was just so far from the truth, bro. Like watching somebody with supply and demand tactics, watching somebody with volume tactics. You know what? Watching 5 people that all trade breakouts is an extreme hindrance, in my opinion, versus just watching one person. Because you can never solidify any type of tactics. You're just trying to merge the probabilities of all this data that different educators have found, trying to merge them together into some type of master system. Was just an extreme hindrance in my journey, you know? And the frustrating part was like same as you. It's like I know I'm right there, just a little bit more knowledge, and I'll get to the point. But little did I know, I was actually so far away from my goal. The only thing that is going to bring you to the point that I'm at versus where you're currently at as far as trading goes is your own data, brother, and your own data based off of one single foundation. So that's what you have to decide first. Like today, you want to take it seriously. What type of trader are you? Are we a swing trader? Are we a scalp trader? Are we a day trader? Are we a position trader? Boom, we want to be a scalp trader. Great. Then go down to mentorship itself. What type of trading do you believe fits you yourself? You've been trading for 5.5 years, brother. I can guarantee you know every last style of trading. I can guarantee it. Supply and demand, support and resistance, SMC, ICT, fundamental trading. I can guarantee you know every last bit. If you don't, where the hell you been? And so figure out that now. So okay, now you're a scalper, and now you decide you want to do breakout trading. Now you see what we're really tightening up, just like we do with trading before we execute. We're just putting everything in a box so we can make sense of it all. Then the third one is finding your mentor, finding a solid mentor, somebody that is your best fucking friend, whether they know it or not. You enjoy their voice, you enjoy the way they teach, you enjoy the way that you enjoy their profits. You're asking them questions of their validity. You know, if you want to ask for withdrawals or payouts, whatever the case, ask them. And if they can't provide that to you, move on to the other thousands of fucking people who do it. But then from that point, once you're able to put all of that in a box, then comes the real period of optimization and real growth, which is journaling based off of that same foundation over and over and over and over again. And then if you can do all that and put 100 trades underneath your belt with that specified system, I can almost guarantee you once you go back and optimize it, look at minor nuances and such. Again, you have to make sure the person you're learning from has real information that can actually yield you profits. Bro, you're fucking golden. From that point is when you start to transition to being a profitable trader. And year after year, as long as you put in the work, you now start transitioning from back testing like normal people do, which is back testing trades you may have potentially taken within the markets, to now back testing trades you've actually taken within the markets. And so when you go to optimize all of this data, you're actually making something of it because it's real trades you've actually taken. And then from that point, my brother, you'll be a profitable trader. That's my 2 cents. I'm completely new to trading. Your Lambo on your IG is hard, bro. Big motivation. Thank you, brother. Not mine. I'm completely new to trading. Can you please guide me on where to start and what to focus on first? I really appreciate your advice. Yeah, Pratak, for sure, brother. If you would like to learn from myself, you can go to my Discord, which I'll send you the link right now. My bad, I'm terrible at this, so give me a second. And then go through the free course, okay? Once you go through the free course and you enjoy the way that I teach, it's not a full-on trading system. It's just simply the beginner mechanics of the market. What is a broker? What is a liquidity provider? Why does the market move? What is a foreign exchange market? Just very, very, very relevant, needed terms that most people fucking skip by because they want to go right to the system. Then from that point, if you enjoy the way I teach it, starts DM me, and then we'll get you moving from that point. All right? I'm sending it to you right here, bro.
Yeah, you explained shit too good, bro. For real.
Appreciate that, brother.
Coach Emmett, it went like on the 15-minute candle, it went almost all the way back up to where we took our trade. Would it have been justified to get back in, being the fact that it went all the way back up and then now it's coming all the way back down?
Yeah, I mean,
If you
aesthetically,
say
it
you
looks
missed
good.
the trade,
Yeah, I mean, aesthetically, it looks good. We're still within our trading window. You know, you still have an hour left before stopping trade. There's still heavy volume within the markets. Like my same thing still stands. Even though we came all the way back up to retrace 100, probably 90 points of this 200-point move, just in my head, we've still got that initial volume push from this point. And this major retracement of retracing 50% of this move, actually, I'm curious, everybody in my group, what do you guys think I'm thinking in my head when we retrace this much of the move right away? What's happening? We were a part of it, so I'm wondering, why did this just completely retrace back up so fucking fast?
Take out stop losses.
Yeah, I mean, sounds good, but no stop loss clears, no
Nah.
liquidity sitting up there. That's all of us fucking sexy motherfuckers pulling out of our trade. That's all that this is.
So would you get back in it on the pullback, like
No, I
build the
wouldn't.
position?
No, I'm not. I'm just one of you guys know me, bro. I'm just not the get back in kind of guy. Yeah, this looks like a prevalent level to break below these lows. We're definitely at the mechanics of hourly resistance forming with us. We have that support break. We've already broken below London lows, so more often than not, price is going to continue lower, at least down to this level. I just don't participate after that first initial move.
Yeah, good shit, bro.
Yes, sir. You are my best friend, Emmett. Much love. Yo, Arthur, I saw you. Or wait, it wasn't you. Never mind. Other Arthur. One of you guys took a fat. The person who is in first place is no longer in first place for the competition. Bro, I love that you trade exact same time every day with same plan. This is legit an insane move. Yeah, it's the same fucking thing every day. Same thing every day, brother.
Hey, can you get in the competition even if you already have an account with Gates?
Yeah. As long as
Yeah.
you deposited either 612 or 613, you're within the running. And it's actually hilarious right now. I think the highest person up right now is like 15%. Was 70, and then Jove got it to 120.
So
Um,
it's still available to compete, right? Like I could get in.
yeah, you can still get in. You guys have 6 days left to make 15%. You can
Yeah,
just
full
Hail Mary
board.
it. Put 200 in Hail Mary for fucking 15%. I mean, I keep you guys updated on day to day, but it's $2,500. Boom. All right. Exterior
And that
level.
25 is to just trade with, right?
Yeah, 2,500 to trade with. So it's like getting a bonus account. You know, anything above 2,500 you can withdraw,
Yo.
but you can't get the 2,500 and then withdraw the $2,500. One and done. Bro, for my notes, what was the third confluence for this trade you said? Volume, 1 hour resistance. The same confluence I always have. Let me pull it up here. Big Dog Rebel made you guys a fucking indicator, bro. Is he in here? He is in here, bro. He made you guys this. Not this one. But he made you guys this one. He made this shit, bro. Look how sexy that looks. Look, you can decide how good of a confluence your trade is. So for our trade that we just took, what do we have? We had 2 candle structure support here. 2 or more candles go in the opposite direction of trend. We had 1, 2, 3 candles go in the opposite direction of trend. So cool. We got 2 candle structure. Previous session highs and lows. We've already manipulated previous session highs and lows, so very clean there. But we didn't re-break below those lows, so it's not technically a part of the confluence here. 5-minute support. Hell yeah. Every trade that we have is always going to have 5-minute support resistance. That's literally our entry criteria. 5-minute trend line, hell yeah. We have 1 tap, 2nd tap, now 3rd tap that's holding, so we can now use it as part of our bias. Higher time frame trend, negative. Higher time frame trend is ridiculously bullish right now, but we do have that higher time frame resistance that we're currently setting in. Okay, this is a 67% trade. I only need a 50% trade to go ahead and take the trade, but 67%, even higher probability. I'm about to get beat up out here for not giving you guys the secondary trade here. I just don't believe in it. We can see what happens. But I'm not in, nor will I be getting in. Actually, let me put my trade back up here, and then we'll put a new position down here. Because come on, bro. Ain't going outside like that.
Yeah, that shit was clean.
What was the third confluence? In and out like a robbery. Nasty, bro. Bro, I'm entering the challenge today. I already know you are, bro. Just be smart. You Steven, you don't have to, bro. Just be smart. There's 6 fucking days. It's 15%, bro. You know, risk like 5% per trade or some shit. One trade, yeah, you know what time it is. Once a big move is made, there is usually a large fuck you candle afterwards that reverses the original candle to get smaller traders out. Always happens. Yeah, it's not I guess we can call it a fuck you candle, but what it really is all of these traders pulling all of the scalpers during, you guys will always see this with my trades. When we get that, not always, but when we get that 1 to 3, this is a perfect example yesterday too, you get an opposite end reaction right away, bro. Everything that we do is based off a lot of data. I know you guys don't fucking believe so and shit, but every last thing that I do is based off of ungodly amounts of data. More often than not, price doesn't push beyond our level of TP. More often than not, it just simply fucking doesn't. It goes a bit beyond that point and then ends up. This here is so rare to happen, bro. You guys are really within alignment of an extremely this right here barely happens, bro. This is what usually happens. As soon as we hit that TP, in and out, bro. Mechanical. Yo, that's fire. Okay. What are the standings right now? You're not winning. Facts. Wake up. Emmett, I sent you my login information. I deposited my crypto already. So yeah, I got it, bro. You didn't have to send me your information, bro. I told you if you sign up with Gates, you're good. I'm risking like 8 to 10%. So you got 10 bullets in 6 days. I noticed that. That's why I started just getting out of TB3. Yeah, bro. Very, very minor nuances. You guys have to really start the collection of your own data. I think for the first time in my career, I've been slacking a little bit with data. Me and Luca, bro. We just had a conversation about this. But trust me.
Hey, so one question. What happens to the 200 that you deposit? You just keep it still? Like it's still...
Take care, Sky.
It's like a separate
Later,
account,
buddy.
right?
Yeah. Nah, so you're just talking about the bonus itself? Are you talking about
like
just when you...
like the competition. So if I deposited 200, that and I grow it, like I'm keeping that, right? Like they're not taking away. It's not like a fee. It's not like a fee for the competition, right?
Yeah, no. What we're trying to do is have you guys invest your $200, and then whatever you grow it to, we take the money from all of that and then just give you a $2,500 account. Of course, bro. Yeah, you fucking take your money, fam. You crazy? Yeah, all the money you guys, it's a broker, so all money that you guys make is your money. I don't have access to your accounts. That would be gangster, bro. Just do like
Hell no.
a I just got an idea.
Hey, hold up.
Yo, that's fire. It took break and retest where you would personally prefer stop loss. Wait, it took break and retest. Yo, Shaheem, could you just rephrase that, brother? Somebody said smart money and ICT is so confusing as fucking annoying. We are way too smart for us, bro. We're the dumb traders that actually make money. They're the smart traders who don't make shit. That would be some scam. I know some good I can't trade traders though that do very well for themselves trading I can't trade. I mean ICT. For real though. They do very well. You think it's retail pulling out or big investors? No, we don't see retail movements on price charts, brother. Big bank take little bank comp. Yeah, yo, Donna, you were here for that, bro. That's crazy. I love that shit. If you took a break and retest, where would you prefer your stop loss versus the breakout trade? Yeah, I mean, I don't take break and retest trades, my brother. So, but if I were to take a break and retest trade as a break and retest kind of guy, I would do the same thing. You know, if we took the break and retest right here, we broke out of London highs, retested London highs, and then started to continue higher, and we took this trade right here, I would have the same stop loss as I have with breakout trading, bro. No way, we're gonna have a storm again. Hello?
This is an urgent message from Pinellas County government. Alert Pinellas. The National Weather Service has issued a aerial flood
Can you guys
watch for
hear
your
this?
area in Pinellas County. See www.weather.gov/Tampa
Yeah,
for
you guys
more
can hear
info. Press 1 to confirm receipt.
What the fuck? It's been flooding like crazy here. All right, back to this. Listen, brother. ATR, average to range. You know, I think you already spoke about this, but it's good for you to understand. We're just in teaching mode today. For everybody who's trying to take another trade, not gonna happen, bro. You guys can go enjoy your day and shit. ATR, average to range. Might have set to a length 20, bro. Just because then it's really tight to where current price period is at. It's the average to range over the set length of time. So mine's a 20 period. Over the last 25-minute candles, each individual's candle is printing an average range of 46 points. And so I would just use that as your stop loss, bro. Well, ours is very mechanical. We use a 30-point stop loss as long as it's between 15 to 60. Anything above 60, you want to switch to that 50-point stop loss. Anything above like 1 to 120 probably should sit on your hands for a day. It's fat fucking volume. Something probably crazy is happening. But you have to understand, if we're within the average volume during that set period of time and we're correct with direction, well, it probably shouldn't go beyond that average range. You get what I'm saying? And so I don't think it would be any switch. But once you start doing what most people do, which is trying to put stops at very obvious lows, and I'm telling you, it just, those are objections for liquidity. So I'm not a fan of putting stop losses at highs and lows and shit. Nor is it needed if you're really intricate on 5-minute time frame with volume. Sorry, just have missed it. No NAS today? No, we took this trade right here, brother. Not this one, sorry. We took this trade right here. No, I didn't re-enter the US30, fam. We ain't crazy like that. Okay, you would use mechanical stop loss. Sometimes I notice if engulfing entry, then stop loss can go under pullback. But sometimes, well, yeah, you just have to understand it's liquidity, brother. If price pushes up and then you get in on this first initial low, a lot of times you'll see price just grab the liquidity of that low and continue higher. In my opinion, bro, because I have a ton of data on this, so I can talk about this all fucking day long. But in my opinion, these sweeps of liquidity on lower time frames simply just are not that prevalent during session open. Pre-session, all day long. You know, these very tight, intricate moves where it's like, all right, that low is created, but let's not take that initial buy. Let's wait for the W. I'm sure you guys hear Luca talk about that all the time. This is what he's waiting for. Are we going to grab those lows or create a double bottom and then continue higher and then I'll take that break? But again, bro, I really don't see these characteristics happening too much during session open. Volume speaks for it all. And so if you're trading during session open, you should be able to have a mechanical stop loss Especially with indices, and you should be straight, bro. No need to have all that extra shit. I can't get jiggy with the shit. I called off last night. My job got me fucked up. Forced me 8 hours for a 16-hour shift. On my 8-hour day, not even a 12. Even though they forced everyone. Fuck that. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I don't miss working. Like, I miss working and I don't, you know? One cool thing about me is I still have hella connection. I still talk to all my friends I work to in the field and shit. And I still have the plumbing business. So if I ever was feeling like I need to get out there in the hustle bustle, I would fucking do it. I have all the tools and shit to do. I've done it. I've done like two or three major jobs since I left the field like 2 years ago with my friends. I just did one, bro. I just did one like 4 or 5 months ago. I did a full bathroom remodel by myself, but I didn't know how to do tile the correct way. I got nervous, so I hired somebody to do the tile for me. I did it by myself, right? I have pictures of this shit. But I don't miss the slave ship. It's on my terms, you know. Like I told them I'll do a bathroom remodel. I'll be like, yep, it'll be, I think I told them like 7 days. It took me 4, but still, just on my time, you know. I got a whole business to run and shit. Thanks a lot, bro. Great breakdowns. Yeah, for sure, bro. That's what I'm here for. Whatever questions you guys have, ask me, bro. We're chilling, we're cooling. I have a call here in like fucking an hour, so I'm just kicking it in the cut. You dig?
I thought you sold the plumbing business.
I sold all the shit, it's still sitting. I have it sitting in my back room. I sold all the shit. They need to get it. But when I say all the shit, I sold a camera, a locator for that camera, and then it's called a descaler, so it can descale like a sewage system and shit. I sold all of that shit, even though this fucking lady needs to come pick it up. But everything else, bro, I have a whole shed with pack out boxes,
Yeah,
three big ass pack full, you know, with all batteries, all power tools. I got cut saws, jackhammers, you know, every last thing you could think of. I used to run a commercial team, so we used to go fucking ham, bro. I'm trying to find a better job that pays not shit. You trying to find a better job that pays you less? That's insane, brother. Although, would I want a shittier job that pays me more? No. No, I'm Steven, I'm just to the point in my life, bro, and I think I was, to be honest with you, when I turned like 23, you know, I'm 30 years old now, that I was just gonna live life on my terms and enjoy what I do, or I'm just gonna fucking go poor. You know, I don't really give a fuck anymore. I just hated doing shit that I didn't enjoy to do, especially work for temp agencies and like when we were waterproofing skyscrapers and all that bullshit, cleaning up after people, standing there with a fucking fire extinguisher while I'm watching people weld on top of my head and shit. I just say that shit's fucking miserable, bro. Cut your fucking bills. You guys are once you guys are trying to become traders, but once you can get that location freedom, you don't have to live in the city and force yourself into all these fucking bills and shit. People just do that on their own accord. You can go live in buttfuck somewhere, pay $500 in rent or mortgage somewhere, and be straight for real. Like, you guys don't have to deal with all the stipulations of making a life that is just fucking miserable for yourself. You know, getting a nice new car and it's like, oh, I feel good, I love the nice new car, and then a couple months down the road, it's like, holy fuck, this shit is draining me. Oh, I want to go get a nicer apartment. I'm tired of my apartment. We go get a nicer apartment. Well, the old one's $1,000. This one's $1,800. Love it for a month, stunned, feeling good, and then fucking 2 months down the road, it's like, just hate your life. You're just miserable. I don't agree with that shit. I've realized in my life there's a very low percentage of people who are like myself, which is put your back against the wall, create the life that you genuinely want for yourself, and then everything will kind of catch up to it because it's fucking forced to, or else we're gonna fail. Like fail or get rich or die trying type of motivation. That works for me, but that works for me because I enjoy that shit. I enjoy putting my back against the wall. I enjoy when all the odds are stacked against me and I have to fight out of it and shit. But like somebody like the lady, she fucking hates living that life, bro. It's fucking terrible. It makes her like sick and shit, bro. Trying to always fight back and make more and such. And so, if that's not you guys and you guys don't enjoy to just always have the hustle and bustle, then don't fucking create that life for yourself. Get the fuck out of the city. Stop buying shit you can't fucking afford. Stop going out because you think you deserve it and fucking make food at home. And like the people who make 50 times less money than myself, and probably yourself too, are 10 times happier just because they figure out a way to just be able to enjoy life for what it is and not for what people believe it's supposed to be. You know, upgrading in life doesn't have to be getting a nicer car, a nicer house and shit. Upgrading in life could just simply be getting some fucking time back. And you don't have to make more money to get time back. You just have to live within your means, which a lot of people just don't preach. And trust me, I'm not a live within your means guy. I'm not that guy. So I'm probably the wrong person to preach it. I'm down to fucking put it all on the line and make shit happen. I've always been that person. But if you're not that person, life doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to be a fucking psycho to be successful in life. And you don't have to be rich to be successful in life either. That's just truly how I feel. That's the hippie side of me coming out. Heading out, Emmett, thank you once again. Soon we'll be getting a payout. Need 6 more days. Just really thankful, my guy. Much love, brother. Kumtake.
Yeah, no doubt. You don't force nothing, nothing's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, I don't believe that
Straight
at all.
up.
Yeah, I don't fucking believe that. You don't have to force everything. I mean, people like me, it's
Well,
get
well,
rich
like,
without
I
trying
mean,
type
as in,
shit,
like,
but
I mean, as in, like, you know, like push yourself into like starting a business, you know, if you're sick at your job and shit, like, you know, like look at other
yeah,
ways
but
to
if
make
you
your
don't care to start a business, if you don't give a fuck to be more successful than
Yeah, that's
everybody
true.
else, then who gives a fuck? None of that shit matters. There's people who work a 9 to 5. I have plumbing friends who've been plumbing for 10 years who are happy as they love their fucking life. They're doing just fine. And they're not rich for shit. But they got
Oh
kids,
yeah,
they're
just
chilling, they
talking
got
to
the
the
wife
people
and
that are
shit. And
miserable, you know.
oh yeah, but some people make themselves miserable because you guys try to compare your life to ours and shit. It's like, bro, don't ever try to catch up to me, bro. It's a fucking psychotic life, and it's not even not no cocky shit. It's like, I live, me and my friends live a psychotic life, bro. You guys have no idea the grind. We have all the fucking time, staying up all the fucking time, collecting data on everything all of the time. I work more than most people here. I can fucking guarantee it. I'm calling you all that. I can guarantee I work more than all of you on all of this shit. And not even just like being on the computer and shit, but like brain work, bro. Mental fucking work is insane in entrepreneurship. And it doesn't have to be that way. I just enjoy that life. You know, I want all the finer things in life and shit. So this is what it takes. Play it.
Yes, sir.
Luckily for my girl, she got that though, because she don't want to do fucking shit, bro. Jesus Christ. The woman wants to guard it. She wants to wake up, go garden. And now we got a big ass fence around her house so she could be butt ass naked while she goes to garden. And just spray some shit off, let mosquitoes eat her coochie, go back inside and go to bed, bro. That's her life. That's crazy. All right, and now I'm trading Asian after work during work. Crazy. I just withdrew half my paycheck and made 24 hours. I just made half my paycheck made in 24 hours. It's possible. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I just lost most of your guys' monthly salary in fucking 30 minutes on Saturday, so gotta risk it for the Rari, bro. I liked what somebody told me the other day. I'm gonna say it the incorrect way, but he was talking about the person who plays it safe and continuously compounds it at a slow rate, which is kind of how people see me in trading. I'm the more compound, slower kind of guy. Yeah, they're moving forward, but if they're trying to get all the way up here, it just takes so long to get to that point. Versus the people, the risky traders, the Joves of the world. You'll see these fuckers up 1,000% where they're damn near up by the thing and then come all the way back down to 10%. But then they jump high, 15%, but then come all the way back to 20%. But these people are going to be hitting their goals probably 10 times faster than people who just fucking don't have any risk, bro. No risk, no ride, player. I'm trying to move to Europe. Passport boys, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Passport bros. You know, if people just fucking would talk to a lady, you'd probably be fine, you know. The only thing that people like about passport ladies is the lack of communication. They don't have to execute communication skills because they can just flaunt little amounts of money and get what they want. It's like, bro, why don't you just talk to the fucking lady, you know? Is that so weird? That's where I think my age comes into play and shit, is I feel like back in the day, which is I'm 30 years old, I'm not old, but back in the day, bro, all of my friends, everybody who I know who has a wife and kids and shit, everybody, all of them, like, bro, we all met our ladies at the club, at a restaurant, at some type of gathering, at fucking school, but nonetheless, in-person interaction. And it's so fucking weird now that people are just so against all of that. So sucks to suck. If you guys are quite the introvert and you have a tough time speaking in front of people, shit, bro, live stream. It'll happen fast for you. Oh man, I never went live on Instagram. Oh man. All right, anyways, appreciate you guys on YouTube for showing up. Yeah, so if you guys want to join the competition, Link to broker is down below. If you guys want a funded account, which is simply no challenge at all, you go directly to the funded fucking face. Job just got a 10K payout, which is insane. John Paul is in here. He's going to get 46, like 3K payout or something like that, right, bro? $4,600 payout. Those are from the. Oh no, Joe's was a two-step. My bad. But John's was from a fully funded account. He didn't have to do the challenge space. His first fucking day, he was trading for real money, and here he is, removing it out of the market. So DM me if you guys want a funded account. It's on Instagram at emmett.trades, EMMITT.trades. And lastly, if you guys want to watch me every fucking day instead of Tuesdays and Thursdays, join the live trade room, bro. All you see is us eating out here. This is what we do. Not because we're getting lucky, not because it's just a good streak within the markets, because we have data that backs everything that we do, and we simply just execute it. And more often than not, we're correct. And this is what you guys are seeing unfold day after day after day after day. Appreciate you guys for showing up, and I'm out of here. Take care. Goodbye.